Welcome back, guys. We are doing the Vivec walkthrough storyline part 5, Divine Enquiries quest, and we left it here if you remember, and we managed to solve the puzzle. We have to, if you remember, imitate the colors of the rainbow, and we did a really quick tutorial on the last episode. So if you are at this stage, you landed on the video at this stage and you need to know how that works, go back and you will see that the previous episode explained exactly how that works. Okay, so we are doing, as I said, the Divine Enquiries quest, and the first part of this quest is investigate Balmora, or at least in this episode. And the first thing that we need to do, of course, is get to the town, so make sure you discover all your way shrines. This is Balmora way shrine, as you can see. And we need to collect 3 methods of information, and one of those is right here on the docks. Now, if you are looking for a quest marker above a NPC head, you are not going to find it. If you come down here on the docks and just stand up next to this boat, let these two have a chat, and eventually the quest will kick in. Don't think that you're in the wrong place or go around trying to find the quest marker, because it's just here. You will see in a second. Okay, there you go. Now you can interact with Renaku, and he will tell you whatever. So we got information number 1. The second one is right up here at the steps, as you can right on the wall in this little poster. Very easy to find. And the third one is going to be even easier. Just go across the bridge and it's going to be on the left, on that red light building. That's going to be the inn. And the third, or gathering the third part of the information, is going to be here at the Randy Nudge Inn. Okay, so go in and find Milesa, and she will tell you what to do next. And as always, of course, I'm not going to give anything away. I just tell you where everything is. If you want to get into the storyline, you need to listen the storyline, of course, but I'm not going to give any spoilers. Okay, so there you go. That's how you gather the information. We carry on with the Divine Enquiries quest, and now we need to travel right here. We need to find the cruise ship. Now, the best way to go is to go to the Waste Shrine, Balmora Waste Shrine, and then travel east. You will find him or her, I think it's him, by the way, right here hiding in the tree. It's a cruise ship, and he will ask you to get inside the cave and find some documentation that he's going to need. So there you go. This is the Shulk or mine. Get inside. Be aware there are going to be mods, enemies around, so be aware of that, be careful, and try to clear up your way as you go in, because you are going to have to do that. Okay. Okay, so once you get deep into the mine, you will find in the floor your first clue, and this is this red exile letter on the floor. So carry on clearing up all the mess around, and eventually you will find this wall, and this is the entrance to the deep mine chambers. Okay, don't go around looking for any other entrance. It's right on the wall. Of course, next part of the information is going to be on the ledge of that rock up here, right at the top. So you need to pick that up as well, and then from that moment on, the only thing that you need to do is just find the way out of the cave. Okay, you retrieve the ritual items. So go back outside and speak to the crew chief again.
Did you find what you were looking for?
Okay, and that is the second part of Divine Enquiries done. You just investigate Balmora. Now we need to investigate our room, and that is what we are going to do. Now this one is going to be quite far away, so you are going to have to be patient with yourself, especially if you just started the game in this area, because the chances are that you won't have any way shrines unlocked, so you are going to have to walk quite a lot Okay, so make you wait there as soon as you can. Of course, if you have a mount, use it. And eventually you will find this girl in here, and she is going to be ambushed by the Red Exile. And Serene, that's the name of the girl, is going to knock them down, as you would. And the quest is going to open right here.
The territory of the Red Exiles shouldn't be traveled lightly.
Okay, speak to Serene, and she will ask you a favor. So you need to come up here on the left, up to the camp, and it's very quiet in this camp. One thing I recommend you though is to look inside the tents, because you can find really cool things, especially in backpacks. So take the time to look into that. Go right at the back or farther up, and that is the meeting notes that she's looking for. Okay, once you get that, go back to her, and she's going to be hiding between these two rocks, and that is going to be pretty much it. So the next thing, the game is going to ask you to go back to speak to the Arcanon, or go to the Arcanon's office, and as always, make sure you discover your way shrine. This is really, really important. Okay, and that is what we're going to do. We are going to travel back to Vivec, or Vivec City, and we are going to talk to the Arcanons in the Arcanon's office. Okay, so have a quick chat with him, and eventually he will ask you to come up and speak to Vivec at the Vivec Palace, and that is what we are going to do next. Once you arrive here, take your time, because these two are going to chat for a good minute and a half, and that is the quest is not going to kick in until they finish talking.
You can call the Archcanon. He should hear the news our friend brings us.
Okay, so once a quest kicks in, speak to Vivec, and it's going to be you reward, you gold, and that is Divine Inquiries quest completed. And this as simple as that. It's going to take you some time to complete this Divine Inquiries quest. It's quite long, and you know, you have to travel quite a lot, but it is what it is. So there you go. Please comment, subscribe, and like, and I hope to see you in the next episode. Until then, take great care.